Okay, I'm back. Goodness me. Okay, I hope you're here. I'll just wait for everyone to rejoin me. Oh my gosh, what a cracker of a life. All right, let me just check that. Oh, that's very sticky. Let's see who's going to join me. I'm back again. I've got you down at a lower view now. It's full frontal. All right. Carry on, peoples. Carry on. Okay, I can see you all joining again. Thank you for hanging in there. I hope you didn't hear me swear. I said something that rhymes with bucket because I couldn't believe my luck. I broke my stand. Anyway, I have to claim that on warranty. Hello, Jeanette. Hi, Diddy. You're back here. All right. I'll just wait for everybody to jump in because I'm going to show everyone the piping technique that I've got, right? With the syringe. Cheers. It always happens here with Jeanette. All right. Not only have we broken a glass, I've broken my tripod as well. Let's keep going. Joanne, you were stalking before. Well, welcome back. Now you're talking. You know, if I can do this, if I can turn up and make all of these mistakes in front of you guys and then make a comeback, you guys can do anything, right? I'm leading by example. Hey, Dee. Yeah, I might have chugged down a little bit more of this in the break, right? Did he? I tell you what, I said it and then went, oh, and I was hoping that it didn't record it, so I have to watch the playback. Goodness me, I hope you didn't hear it. But I do say that word sometimes. I'm human. Hi, Diane. All right, business as usual. I'm waiting for the numbers to go up so everyone can jump back in again. Let me wash the Thermomix while I wait. That can be my ad break, right? Now we're going to do the chocolate chip fruit buns now, but before I do that, because you've already seen me roll them, so you don't need to see me do them again, right? No, it didn't. Yay, Tracy. Yay. I do swear sometimes, but I don't necessarily swear in front of an open audience, right? It's usually off camera, and it's usually in jest, never in anger. So, Joanne, that's why you love me. Thank you. Cheryl, it is a good cocktail. It needed to be a good one tonight, didn't it? Yes, Jeanette, no more cocktails for me. Look, seriously, it's the equipment that's the problem, not me. Yes, the glass was my fault. But the tripod, I mean, seriously, they don't build them like they used to. All right, come down here. Let me see if I can control this tripod, right? So you can actually see what I'm doing. Yay, you can. Good thing I had a second tripod, right? All right, hopefully you won't fall over there. All right, we've got the syringe. Look at that. And then I've just placed it in a little cup with a little bit of flour so it doesn't come out the end. It was a close-up freeze, was it, Diane? Oh, goodness me. All right, let's get these fruit buns piped. So I've got two options. Actually, I've got three options for you. Where did I put the third one? Hang on. I set it over here somewhere. Now, if you don't have a syringe, which I'm not expecting everyone to have, to be able to pipe the crosses onto your buns, I'm giving you three options, right? I got these from the mix shop. These are disposable piping bags, and they've got this little section here. And I looked on the mix shop, you can't get them anymore. You just pull them out like this, right? So they're like a box of tissues. And then what I've done, I've taken it out, right? That's what it looks like. And then you just snip the end off and then you can just throw them away. Now, they're not on the mix shop at the moment, so I'm not sure if they're going to have them back in stock, but I'm sure Temu has them, right? Oh, Rayleigh, too funny. So entertaining, right? Yay, you made it. Oh, I'm so pleased. And I'm back as well. Okay, keep moving on. Let's get these. I'm really close up. It's really a bit too close, isn't it, right? Let me just turn you this way a little bit, right? Then you can see, that's a bit better. Okay, so I've got the syringe. This is what I usually do. I love the syringe because, oh, I don't know, it's a gadget, right? So I've taken a little bit out of the end, so you've got room to put the rubber section in. And then it's just a matter of pushing the syringe. Can you see what I'm doing there? And pushing it out. Now, sometimes it takes a little bit to get it started. Now, this could go one way or the other. All right. Now, I think I've had it sitting in there for probably too long. I put this in here earlier so I'd be prepared. Now, if I turn it up this way and squirt it, you know what's going to happen, right? Now, I might have to get Jim to get this started for me. It's not normally like this. Just 1 second. I'll get my husband. Jim, can you get this started for me, please? Come here. All right, we get the big guns in to do the syringe. Now, it's probably set like plaster. Jeanette, you can't cope. How do you think I'm going? You'll never know another Easter like it, right? Can you push that in there for me, please? No one can see you. You're not on camera. Okay, we've got action.
Gone hard.
No, we don't. It's gone hard.
Skewer.
A skewer? Alrighty-o. Is that long enough? All right, we have to stick a skewer in the end of it to get it started. All right. Jim's my engineer. Oh, yay, we have action. Look. All right, here we go. Thanks, husband. So we're just going to squirt this on across the top, and it's really quite easy. And it's really nice and neat once you get going. All right. Then you do long ones or you do short ones, but I'm going to do a comparison between the two. I just like how neat this is. You guys have had a good laugh tonight. I mean, it's a series of unfortunate events. There's a storybook called that, you know, Lemony Snicket. And then we go across this way. Just slowly do it. All right, we'll do that one. Now again, I normally pipe this on once the buns have proven. There we go. And again, I'm going to show you this a little bit better in the camera in a second. Now, you know I'm not real fussy about how things look. So if this looks good, you know it's easy once you get it started. All right, so they're my little crosses. Yes, Raylene, you will. Yeah, more drinks. I'm still walking a straight line. Absolutely, Veronica. All right, so that's with the syringe, right? So let me just pop that in the glass so it stays there. This is with the piping bag. Now, if you don't have a piping bag, let me just get rid of this mixture. Thanks, husband. He saves the day. What you can do is use a Snap-Lock bag, right? And you can put your mixture in here, sit it in a glass, and then scrape it in. So I'm going to do that and show you in a second, but I'm going to fill this up now with this mixture. So this is what we've just made. It's really, like, I do it in the Thermomix bowl because if I do it with a fork in a bowl, it's all lumpy. And we don't like lumps, right? So let's put that in there. And how I poured it into the syringe, I'm going to show you whilst you're here. All I did was this. And clearly I did it a while ago because it got stuck in there. There's still a fair bit in there. So all I did was just, I didn't use anything else but my spatula. And it's the consistency of the paste that allows you to put it in there. Right, so it's just a matter of doing that. It's really quite easy. Just don't do too much at a time. And then, yeah, so there's too much in there now. I haven't got rid of enough. Let me take a spoonful out. Where's my spoon gone? All right, so I'm just going to scoop some out and put in there, and that allows enough room for your syringe to go in. And then you can squeeze away. Ta-da! So that's how you put it in the syringe, right? So Diane, I want a video of how you're going to do it. Hello, Robin. You're holidaying in Athens. Go you. That sounds beautiful. I'm making sourdough fruit buns and keeping everybody entertained with lots of fun tonight. All right, we've got that in there. So this is my disposable piping bag. So I'm going to squeeze it all the way to the bottom. Give it a little twist, right? And then just snip the end off. Keep track of the end because it could end up in your food. You don't want to cut too much off. Right, so that's what we've got there. These are way easier, by the way, because you can throw out the excess. And then it's just a matter of piping. You can tell I'm concentrating because I've stopped talking. Now, the more you cut off the end, the thicker your cross is going to be. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? All right, here we go. I'll finish it off better this time. Do a little dab dab. There we go. Finish this one off. There we go. Now the oil in the paste makes a difference with it holding its shape. Now a lot of crosses, the mixture, the batter, doesn't have the oil in it. So that's why I suggest you put the oil in it. So I used 80 grams of water with this, not 100, and it's perfect consistency. There we go. And I'm going to show you closer to the camera so you can tell me which cross you think is better. Then I'm going to save that. I'll put it in my jar, right? And then I'll do the chocolate chip ones. So there you go. The top ones are done with the syringe and the bottom ones are done with the bag. Thanks, Raylene. I don't mean to entertain you all, but it just happens, right? No, Louise, it wasn't you that lost connection. There was a lot going on and my husband came to help and he touched the wrong button on the phone and disconnected the live. But he was trying to help, so bless him. All right, these are going to prove a little bit longer. Let's have a look at the loaf, right? I feel it's ready to go in the oven. So let's put a little cross on that. Why not? Okay, let's use the syringe. We'll put a big cross on that, right? There we go. We could put several, right? Get that off there. We could just do one across the top. There we go. Happy days. All right, so there you have it. Oh gosh. There's the container. It's been a night. All right, this is going to go into the oven. So put this into a cold oven, just as you would the hot cross buns, okay? Raylene, you're not going to explain to the vet about getting the syringe. It's hilarious, isn't it? Right, come back up here with me. I'm going to get the choc chips out and you can see what they look like, but I'm going to put this in the oven. Bake you good thing, babe. Let me just take the top tray out so it doesn't hit that. And we'll crank the oven up. And then, I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight so far. I'm having an absolute ball. All right, crank them up. Put the timer on. I'm going to cook this for 25 minutes, but I think it might need a little bit longer. But I'll keep you all posted when I do a little video of this, right? So let's get the chocolate chips out. Thanks, Raylene. You too. Right, let's tip this out. There's some flour. Let's sprinkle it on. Hot cross loaf, absolutely. You're welcome, Sue. I'm pleased you've enjoyed this tonight. All right, lots of flour on here. And then we've got the choc chip mixture. I'm going to roll these, or shape them, not roll them, because you don't really have to roll them. Oh, look at that. Okay, where's my spatula? This one will do. Oh, they look good. I think everyone's going to love this chocolate flavour, especially those people that don't like fruit, but we still put the spice in. We don't leave that out because it's got to have that flavour in it to be traditional. Choc chip cross buns. Don't forget to flick off your ingredients. Away we go. And then we can scrape out the rest. There we have it. Now these can go into the freezer if you don't want to eat them straight away and you want to keep them over Easter and make sure that they stay fresh. You can actually freeze them and they defrost beautifully. And you can always wrap them up in foil and pop them in the oven to warm them through, or give them a zap in the microwave. That'll work as well. Okay, I just want to eat that mixture now. A little bit of extra flour. Awesome, Sue. I'm so pleased you're enjoying the cooking demos. They're not as jam-packed with entertainment as what tonight's been, but it's been a while since I took the yogurt from holding it above my head and then letting it drop onto the bench. That was a highlight. All right, I'm going to roll these now. You guys don't need to see me do this. You've already seen me do it once. So that's it for tonight. It's been a night. Oh, I'm sorry about losing connection, Cheryl. At least you got back on, so that's awesome. Cheers to Easter. Happy cooking. If you haven't got my book, head to thermogroovers.com.au, download my cookbook, and you can make these fruit buns. You can use the store-bought yogurt in the recipe if you haven't had time to make your own. That's perfectly fine to do that. They work exactly the same. Happy Easter! Awesome. Cheers to making all the buns. Make sure you pop them in the group. We cook way more than a yogurt recipe. That's our community group where you can put all of your pictures. So cheers to making fruit buns and have an awesome Easter. Enjoy the break. Enjoy your family. And I'll see you all next week. And Jeanette, yeah, I'm going to sit down and probably have another one of these. All right. We'll see you later, everybody. Bye.